Hi everyone, here are the answers for the 45, 45, 90 degree triangles for the special right triangles. Now, what we have here are three different 45, 45 degree triangles. So what I'm going to do is first label this first triangle the same way I see it right here, with an x, and x square root of 2. Now, because these are both the same size, I can label it right here like this. So the two sides that have the right angle right here are going to be congruent. And so I'll label that x, x, and therefore the third side is x times the square root of 2. So then I'm going to circle the part of this that has the number with it. So that means that I can set up an equation. X is equal to 17. X is equal to 17. Perfect. So that means everywhere I see an x, I'm going to cross it out and say 17. So instead of saying x here, I'll cross it out and say 17. And instead of saying x squared of 2, I'll cross it out and say 17 squared of 2. So the first one is done. Now let's go to the next one. I do want to fill in all information as much as I can. So now I'll get to this one. 45 degrees should go right here. I'm going to mark the sides that should be congruent. And now I'm going to label it the same. So the side lengths that have the right angle here, those should be labeled x, and the third side is x times the square root of 2. Now I'm going to circle the part that has an x and a value of 20. So that means x is equal to 20. So everywhere I see an x, I'm going to cross it out and replace it with 20. So instead of saying x here, this length is also 20. And instead of saying x times the square root of 2, I'll cross this out and say 20 times the square root of 2. And there's my answer. Now for this one, I'm going to put 45 degrees here because that's the third angle that I'm missing. And similar to marking my side lengths right here with red, I'm going to find the right angle and mark these as the same size. They are congruent. So that means that this is x, and this is x times the square root of 2. So now I'll find the side that has a value and an x, and I can set this equal to each other. So this must mean that x times the square root of 2 is equal to 10 times the square root of 2. And in order to solve for x, I can divide both sides by the square root of 2. So this cancels out. That goes away, and that goes away. That cancels out to 1, which means that this will cancel out as well, and x is going to be equal to 10. I'll make it a red x. So x is equal to 10. This means everywhere I see an x, I will cross it out and put 10 instead. And that's your answer.